Hi, welcome to Life and Business, a podcast where we talk about life, business, money, and how these elements are intertwined in the everyday life. My name is Rosa Camero, your host. Plus, I am an entrepreneur, a mother, a wife, an immigrant, business mentor, and CEO and founder of Rosa Films and Marketing. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Life and Business. My name is Rosa Camero. Welcome. And today we're going to talk about affirmations. I already talked about affirmations in another episode earlier, and I wanted to give like a special space to this tool because this tool has helped me tons, and it's something I discovered like 6 years ago, and it's something I have done since then, like every day now. Like I do it several times a day if I can. And this is a tool that helps you to actually reprogram your brain to delete or to fight those all those negative thoughts that we have every day. Because every day we have between 60,000 and 80,000 thoughts. From these thoughts, 90% of the thinking, or 90% of the thoughts that we have, it's negative thoughts. Like we have, like we are programmed in a way that everything is negative in our thinking. Everything is negative in our life. So, and this is something that we don't notice. Being negative is normal, and sometimes we don't know that actually we have these programs and we have these beliefs, and then we have these blocks because we haven't heard from them, or we haven't noticed that this could be, that can be a block. So affirmations help you to actually reprogram your brain and to get better results, to have a better positive thinking. Besides, that positive thinking will impact your life, your behavior, the things that you do, beliefs, and blocks. Because those blocks and those stories that you have in your mind are the ones that are stopping you to be who you want to be. You want to succeed, but sometimes it's like, it's not going the way I want. It's not like I'm not achieving what I want, but everything has a reason. And normally it's because we sabotage ourselves and we have a story somewhere in our belief system that is stopping us to get where we want to be. What is an affirmation? Well, an affirmation is, as I already said, is positive thinking. But it's not only positive thinking, it's converting that negative thought into something positive. And these are like phrases, or not phrases, but sentences, like really simple sentences. You can start like really simple, just being really general, starting to use this tool so you feel more comfortable and you don't feel weird. Because maybe in the beginning, if you haven't used this tool, these affirmations, they're gonna be like they're not gonna be really comfortable. You're gonna feel like there's a resistance, and you're gonna feel like it's not for you, because obviously the body and the mind, they always prefer something they already know. The brain is programmed in a way that it likes the comfort zone. So it will always try for you to stay there. And if you're practicing doing something new, then the brain's gonna be, no, why? You don't need that. It's like when you're starting the gym, right? You are so tired the first week, the 2 first weeks, and obviously you're not gonna see results until maybe 6 months. So you have to keep doing it. But then your brain is gonna be, 6 months, that's a long time. It's better to stay the way we are. We look good. I mean, we like what we have. But then you don't go to the gym, and then you feel guilty, right? So it's like having these thoughts and having like this happens in every area of your life. These little voice in your head will convince you to do things that in the end you don't want to do. So what we want with this positive thinking and affirmations is to fight or to change these little boys telling you that you're not worth it, you cannot do it. I mean, these thoughts are always there. Like our head is always messing with us. How did I find this tool, this affirmation? I used to do yoga. Well, I do yoga. I keep doing yoga, and now I go to a studio. But before, I used to do yoga at home. So the way I did it, I found YouTube yoga videos, and there's tons, right? There's tons there out there. So I found yoga videos, and then I did it at home. So I practice yoga at home. And YouTube, they always suggesting things to you. So I guess me watching a yoga video, and suddenly I found like an affirmation, and then I started going through the affirmations. I thought that this is a great tool, this is amazing, and I started watching more videos and repeating these affirmations to myself. And the queen of affirmations is Louise Hay. Louise Hay is an American author. And she passed away a few years ago, but she has a great, great, great legacy of books, conferences, audiobooks. And she's also the founder of Hay House. This is a very big, important editorial house around the world that actually print most of I think all of the books that they sell is self-development. So everything related to how to love yourself and how to improve yourself. And once that you start improving, and once that you start working with yourself, like other tools will start coming your way. So you will start knowing new authors, new people, new coaches, I am surrounded by so many amazing, inspiring people that I follow. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. I try to buy their books and read. I read a lot. Before, I used to read fiction, and I like fiction actually, but as I think the last few years, it's been like self-development, like book after book of how to help myself to be a better person and to get where I am. Why did I start working with affirmations? Because I noticed a big block with my money, with attracting money. And this comes, sometimes you have stories and you have blogs that you don't know why you have them, but once that you start looking back, and when you start going in yourself, when you start meditating and doing work in yourself, you start noticing that some of the programs are not coming because you believe it, but because your parents told you, your grandparents told your parents, your great grandparents told your great parents, and your parents. So it's like something that's generational. So beliefs that they come from really, really, really far away, and we don't notice. We think that's the normal. So, for example, money, we are surrounded by this taboo about talking about money. Like, we don't talk about money. We don't talk about how much we earn. It's really rude to ask someone else about money. Like the people who have the people who have money is rich because they take from the poor people. Obviously, you don't want to be a bad person. that's a block that I have, or still working on it, because it's a belief that if I have money, then other people won't like me, or other people will reject me, or I'm gonna be a bad person. And I don't want to be a bad person. I am a good person. Why? But also I want money. So I have changed a lot of my rituals and things around money that I used to do before. Like, for example, before, I didn't look at my bank account. I was so afraid what I was going to see there. And this was back in Mexico when I was working, and I didn't see my bank account. Like, if I needed to pay something, then it's I need to go into my bank account. Like, sometimes it can be weeks to see how much money I had. And because I was also living from month by month, saving so really, really, really little money. And that's something completely different from today. Like, today is, even in my morning routine, I go into my bank account, I see the money that I have, I am grateful for it, and I say, this is amazing. I'm really, really grateful. I also see my investment account, how has grown, how hasn't, because it's just, Investment, it can be really volatile, and sometimes you earn, sometimes you lose. But I'm grateful that I'm doing it. And just like little changes. And this is because I started doing affirmations, and because I started believing that this can change. I started believing this is what I want, and I believe I can achieve it, right? So that's the reason that if you have followed me or if you know me, you know that I like to talk about money. I like to encourage people to earn and to believe that they can earn the money that they deserve. I even have my services are like in Rosa Camero, my services are like really specific into helping people to actually believe in themselves and making the money they deserve. Because sometimes when we don't earn the money that we don't earn the money that we want, it's because we don't believe in them in ourselves. It's because we think no one is going to give us the money that we want. The brain works in a way that if you don't believe it, so if you don't believe it, if you don't, it's not believing, but at least repeating yourself, then the brain will find those stories or will find those memories, will say, yes, that's true. Me, look how you felt here, how you felt here, and how you felt here. But if you start doing the affirmations and then you start repeating yourself those affirmations, then the brain will look for memories and will look for that proof that you need, so you can say, wow, that's true, I have done it. But you need to start somewhere. In order for your brain to look for proof, you need to start telling them what to look for. If you say something negative, obviously the brain will look for those proofs that are negative. But if you find proof that you deserve more, then the brain will start like, oh, okay, you deserve more. Then of course you deserve, because it's this, and because it's this, and because it's this, right? So yeah, for me, affirmations have been like a really, really helpful tool that I want to just share with you. And I want you to actually use it for your daily life every day. Like as I said, I do it every day, like a few times a day, because sometimes the energy is just like, you can start like really well, the energy, you can start really well your day, and then suddenly the energy just go down, something happened, you got a little sad, or you didn't expect and like an unexpected email came and it just drained your energy. So and then sometimes can be really volatile. So doing affirmations when you feel sad, when you feel upset, or when you feel not in your zone, an affirmation will always help you to get where you want to be. I want to actually share with you some affirmations, but before that, I want to give you some examples of these programs or these beliefs that we have in our system, because sometimes we don't even know that we have them. So, for example, I am from Mexico, and in Mexico, there's a lot of scarcity. There's a lot of things that are missing. But in our daily life as a Mexicans, we don't think we don't think it's not normal. That's the way it is. Life is like that, right? But then when I moved to Denmark or to Europe, I noticed that a lot of things that we think that are normal in Mexico, they're not normal in other places, like in Europe, like Spain or Denmark. So, for example, one of it could be, I mean, the blogs in Mexico is like, you don't believe in the health system and in the public health system. It's not good. It's negligent. It's, I mean, you don't want to go to the public health system because it's not good. So people say, I prefer to die here than to die in the hospital, because you even think that they're gonna kill you. And here in Denmark, the system is so great. I mean, the public health system, it's really good. It works really well. And Danish believe in their system. Like, Danish go to the doctor. They and they say what they want, what they don't want. So here the percentage of people grabbing money, then I forgot the word, but In Mexico, it's really normal that people who worked in the government in Mexico, they take money. I mean, they earn really well, or suddenly like their friends and whatever, they are making huge amounts of money and they're making themselves rich. While in Denmark, that doesn't happen. So those are stories or part of our system or part of our culture that we don't know that is can be different, and we can be a difference in our society. We can be a difference in our lives. We can be a difference in our community, but we need to work for it, and we need to figure out what kind of person we want to be. So we focus on that, and we know what we want, because we always know, and it's easier for you to know what you don't want than to know what you want. But if you already know what you don't want, then it's easy to figure out what you want. But obviously, nobody told you that you could actually think in a positive way and say, I want this. I think being ambitious and dreaming big, it's part of the system. It's part of it's your birthright to desire and to want things that you like. And why not? Like, we have that freedom of dreaming big. Why shouldn't we use it? Why shouldn't we be open to that? Again, we have so many blogs, so many stories that we tell ourselves in order for not going where we want to go, or for not doing what we want to do. So today I'm gonna share 10 affirmations. First, I'm going to explain you how you should do the affirmations. If you haven't done affirmations before, it's gonna be really weird, and you're gonna feel resistance, and you're gonna feel like you don't want to do it. That's when you have to do it, because the way our brain works is in a way that they want you to stay in the comfort zone. They want you to stay in a place that the brain knows, because if you go outside, you need to learn new things, and in this case, you need to unlearn, and you need to deprogram things in your system that existed for a long time. And we are animals of routine. So you have to be really aware that when you start doing these affirmations, or even though if you are doing it for quite a long time, it's gonna be like a little weird, because the more you're using the affirmations, more blocks are coming, and then also the affirmations are more specific to your own necessities, to your own belief system. So, like, for me, I don't use really random general affirmations now, but I'm like specific, like really specific, and I try to do like really specific. But if you're starting, I recommend you that you start like maybe having 5 affirmations, 10 affirmations. You can do the ones that I'm sharing with you today in front of the mirror. Don't feel it's gonna be weird. I assure you. And like, even though I've been doing it for a long time, doing it in front of the mirror, it can be like weird, because I'm like telling to myself, and then you have like kind of rejection. If you have a rejection in a specific affirmation, it's because you need to work in that more than in others. So I recommend you to start doing it every day, 30 seconds. It's not going to take you more than that, because they're like really simple. You don't need to think too much about it, and just repeat every day. Do it every day, even though you feel uncomfortable, even though you don't like how it sounds, and even though your brain is telling you, don't do that. Why are you doing it? Like, we don't like it. We like the way we are right now. Don't listen to it. Just keep doing this exercise, and you'll see how changes will start happening. Changes will start showing at your door. Your behavior will start changing, because you're conscious of the things that you're going to be conscious of the things that you need to work on it. The first affirmation is, I love myself. This is the first affirmation. I love myself. Second affirmation, I deserve. This is a big one. I still struggle with it. I deserve. The third affirmation, I am happy. I am happy. I am so happy. It doesn't matter if you're not now, but you are, and but you're gonna be, and that's the goal, to be happy. So you are happy. I am happy. This is the third. The fourth, I am abundant. I am abundant. Number 5, I attract money. 5, I attract money. Number 6, I succeed today. I succeed today. Number 7, I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of love. Number 8, my life is a gift. My life is a gift. Number 8, I surround myself with positive people. I surround myself with positive people. Number 10, I am in charge of my life. I am in charge of my life. There you go. You have 10 affirmations that I have shared with you. If you want to change any of the affirmations, or you want to add more, you can do it. This is just a startup. This is something that I'm just sharing with you, so you can start building this practice, start building this tool, so you can do your own practice. And if you need more, like if you want more inspirations, you can go to YouTube and find Louise Hay, or find affirmations for a positive life, or depending on the area that you want to focus. I mean, there's millions of affirmations out there that you can use. Thank you for today. Thank you for another episode, and see you next time. Bye. Do you have a business but it doesn't have a clear beginning or an end? I can help you with giving a structure and a strategy to your business, so you can see more money and recognition for your work and talent. I help business owners to monetize their talents and get faster to the dream goal with a perfect plan, a strategy. This is a simple step-by-step from step A to wherever you want to be in life.